Why do we use rituals and ceremonies? Well, I think if you asked 10 different ceremonialists that question, you would probably get 10 different answers. So I can only answer from my part. And there's a number of reasons why I think rituals are so important in ceremonies. So the first one is that rituals bring a level of depth and meaning to ceremonies that words can't bring on their own. So, for example, if we're doing, say, a hand fasting ceremony, I can say the words, we're bringing this man and woman together in the bond of marriage, this union. And while there's nothing wrong with that words, it doesn't bring the same depth and meaning as when we ask that couple to step in towards each other. We ask them to hold out their hand, and as they give each other their hand, to recognise that they are offering themselves to that other person, and get them to think about the intention of what they're doing, and then bind their hands together using this cloth that is in some way important to the couple. That brings a level of depth and meaning that we just can't get from words alone. And so rituals point past themselves. And by that, I just mean whenever you see a ritual taking place, there's always something much deeper going on. So at a conscious level, we can see the act, the tying of the hands or the drinking from the quaich, as we'll go on to see. But when we are in ritual, we know that at a much deeper level, an unconscious level, a soul level, whatever language you would like to give to it, there is something much deeper happening. It's really at a depth that we can't quite comprehend. But there's something in these two people promising their lives to each other. There's magic happening, and rituals help us to do that. I think they also provide a connection to the past. Whenever a couple are standing in front of me, they haven't just appeared out of nowhere. They have this long ancestral history behind them. And especially if they're Scottish, there's every chance that at some time in the past, some of their ancestors have stood on a Scottish hillside having their hands bound together in ceremony, or they've shared a wee dram from the quaich. So they create a connection to the past and to all those who have gone before, and all those who have had their hands bound together in love. They are also really beautiful to watch. They're aesthetically beautiful. If you're watching a hand fasting, or the beautiful placing the hands in the oathing stone, or the sharing a dram from the quaich, it's such a beautiful thing to sit and to be able to take in. Also, it provides you with beautiful photographs that you can look back on. And if you're really present with each other, because this is one of the most important things, I cannot stress this enough. It doesn't matter what ritual you're doing. If a couple are not fully in the moment with each other, fully present with each other, the ritual becomes pointless. The minute a couple drop into ceremony with each other, become completely grounded in their ceremony, then that's when the rituals take on this whole new meaning. And last but certainly not least, rituals take something ordinary and they make it sacred. And when I say sacred, I don't mean in a religious sense, I just mean in a setting it apart, making it special. So they take this, what could be an ordinary moment in the lives of two people, and they make it into something magical, something special, something sacred. So there are many reasons why we use rituals in ceremony, but all of them involve bringing a level of depth and meaning to your ceremony that you just can't get without rituals. Cheers.